Ring the quorum bell for 10 minutes.
Well, at the commencement of House business, the House needs to have a quorum of 15 members in the chambers seated. This is pursuant to the House Standing Order number 40, and upon the arrival of the Speaker, and once the Speaker takes the chair, and after the prayer, if the quorum has not been achieved, then the quorum bell will be on for 10 minutes as having been directed by the Speaker. Currently is the 10-minute quorum bell. This is, of course, to allow members who may be within the precincts of Parliament but yet to get into the chambers to be alerted that their presence is highly required in the chambers for the House to attain its requisite quorum for the House business to commence. That is the Kiambu Senator, Honorable Karungo Thangwa, walking in, as well as the Garissa Senator as well. So what we are likely to be seeing now is that members will be trickling in, but the Sergeant at Arms is alert. Once the quorum is achieved, then he will be alerting the Speaker and the Clerk, and the Speaker will call the House to order, of course, to start the business of the day for this afternoon sitting.
Honorable Senators, I take this opportunity to welcome you back from the one-week recess. In accordance with the calendar of the Senate for the regular sittings, Part 5 begins today, Tuesday, 31st of October, 2023, and will conclude at the rise of the Senate on the 7th of December, 2023. Now, Honorable Senators, you will observe that this will be the last segment of the Senate calendar, regular sessions of the Senate in 2023. It will be a short, indeed a very short one, and that before the Senate undertakes the December-January recess. The resumption of regular sittings in this last part brings with it a certain degree of urgency to conclude the legislative agenda of the Senate. I believe that together we can navigate the intricacies of our legislative procedures and make meaningful contributions for the betterment of our country. It is in this context that I therefore urge that we redouble our collective efforts in a bid to conclude the business of the Senate by close of the session in December 2023. I also urge the office of the Senate Majority Leader, the Senate Minority Leader, and the committee chairpersons to do all that is necessary within the standing orders to expedite legislative processing. Honorable Senators, I wish you fruitful deliberations and wish all of you well. I have another communication to make. Honorable Senators, via the letter reference CONF/MINA/CS/Volume 1, dated 19th of October 2023, the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration submitted a request to my office seeking the approval of the Senate for the deployment of officers from the National Police Service to the Multinational Security Support MSS mission for Haiti. The communication from the Cabinet Secretary indicated that at the meeting held on Friday, 13th October 2023, the National Security Council considered and approved a memorandum number NSC 2313 from the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration and the Attorney General for the proposed deployment of officers from the National Police Service to the Multinational Security Support MSS mission for Haiti, pursuant to Article 248A1 of the Constitution. Honorable Senators, Article 239(1) of the Constitution states as follows: the national security organs are A, the Kenya Defense Forces, B, the National Intelligence Service, and C, the National Police Service. Further, Article 240 8A of the Constitution provides as follows. The Council may, with the approval of Parliament, deploy national forces outside Kenya for regional or international peace support operations or other operations. Now, Honorable Senators, this being a matter of immense national importance, I hereby refer the requests of the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration to the Standing Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations. The Standing Committee is required to consider the request and undertake public participation and table a report thereon on or before 15th of November 2023 for consideration by the Senate. I thank you. Honorable Senators, you may walk in. Senator Manzo, it's not an opportunity to exchange greetings. We got business to transact. Senator Ledama, kindly take your seat. I need to make a communication. Honorable Senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the Speaker's Gallery this afternoon, visiting delegation of members of staff from various counties undertaking the County Assembly's legislation tracker training. Honorable Senators, the County Assembly's legislation tracker is a platform where information on legislation passed or being considered by the county assemblies is uploaded. The platform will also provide a centralized online space where members of the public and the relevant stakeholders may access bills, legislation being processed by specific county assemblies and promote openness, transparency and public involvement in the legislative process as required under Article 196 of the Constitution. It is envisaged that the Senate will utilize the system in accessing first-hand and synthesized information on bills and acts